Welcome back, everybody, to GAMA 2017 with the Dice Tower coverage live here in Las Vegas. Sitting with me now is James Hudson from Druid City Games. Hi, James.
Hi.
Welcome. It's nice to have you here.
Thanks. Good to be here.
And I just had a lot of fun laying out all these bits and bobs. So tell us what we are looking at here, because it's quite impressive.
This is the Grimm Forest by Tim Eisner, who did March Advance. At Gen Con last year, I played his prototype and fell absolutely in love. It was my favorite game, and I said, I must have this. You must let me make this a beautiful thing. And so you are descendants of the Three Little Pigs. They have retired, and the land needs new builders. And so you are vying to be the new royal builder.
Mm-hmm. Keep talking,
okay.
Keep talking.
So you're going to be going out into the various places and trying to collect resources. And you use the resources to build the houses. The houses have a very tactile, you get to build them, floors, walls, roofs.
Yeah, each house is 3 pieces, right?
That's right, that's right. And so each of those have a cost, so you need to collect your resources so you can pay for those. So a little bit of hand management, resource management there.
Okay.
But there's a little trickery going on because we have our gather cards that match the gather boards, and you will secretly be playing those down where you want to go.
Okay.
And you're going to be trying to deduce where everybody else is going to go because you want to get the maximum out of your turn, because if we were to go to the same place, we have to share the resources there. But if I go to a place by myself, I get them all, right? So you're going to be kind of looking around, deducing what people are doing, but then you also have the Fable cards, and the Fable cards go down with your Gather card, and this totally changes everything because there's a lot of powers that activate by. If you're with someone, then this power activates. If you're by yourself, so you're again back to the deduction. How do I get by myself if I want my little combo to work? Mm-hmm. Really good times. Really good times.
Okay.
Plays quick. No one's going to have their cell phone out. No one's going to be.
Oh, sweetie, I always have my cell phone out.
Well, you can have it out, but you won't have time to dig into it because
Fair enough.
The turns are quick. Everything comes back around to you. There's also creatures that can be played onto specific areas. So if this particular place, because if no one gathers in the fields for a couple rounds, it keeps building up. And so it gets juicier and juicier.
Nice, okay.
And so, you might say, hey, I know someone's going to go there this round, or at least I anticipate that. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to play a wolf there. If the wolf catches anyone there, he wipes out all the resources. So there is a little bit of take that in the game, but it's very lighthearted, and no one's buildings are being destroyed for the most part. There's nothing crazy like smashing houses and flipping tables type of thing. So
Gotcha. I have to say, I love that mechanism where, if you go to the same place, you share the loot, but if you go someplace separate, so there's this thing like, oh, I'm pretty sure I can get all of that thing I don't really need, but I can get all of it.
Yep.
One of my favorite games, Happy Pigs, has something similar to that, and I love that in here. And oddly pig-themed as well, so what a coincidence. So talk to me a little bit about the art in here, because I have to say, and I don't know if it shows up on the camera, maybe they can zoom in during your Q&A, the art is stunning on this.
That's because Mr. Cuddington, who did Santorini and Steampunk Rally, they're working on a little game called Charterstone. They're super talented. So, one of the things that I wanted was this world to be almost not Disney-esque, not exactly, but on that level quality of telling because fairy tales are just so vivid, and that's what I wanted the game to be, is very vivid. And that's why I definitely wanted to push all the components to the best that they could be, because I feel the replayability is there, and that you're going to want to keep playing this over and over. And so I wanted it to be a very high-end components so that, it's just an enjoyable world and the atmosphere is set. And so, when you go to Mr. Cuddington, they're actually a husband and wife team, and you just say, hey, this is what I'm looking to do, and they're just so awesome. You just get out of their way and let them do their thing.
It's really exciting to look at. And of course, you can't look at this game without immediately being attracted to these 3D, these minis, essentially, components. First of all, so tell me, are these the production, like this is the quality of the production that we can expect to see?
Yes.
Because this thing, like we were talking with Eric Lang from Simon Games yesterday, and he was holding up his minis and showing off these are massive.
These are a tad,
these are bigger?
a
Okay,
tad
great.
bigger for showcasing, but they'll be pretty close to this.
And the sculpts are gorgeous and characteristic. And then these pieces here, you are actually going to get plastic, multi-component little houses that you get to build.
Yes.
As you play.
Yeah, when we played in the prototype, we had the wooden blocks, with just the triangles and the flat. And I was like, oh, that's okay, but I don't like okay. Okay doesn't work for me. So, I went to him and I was like, hey, kid, you think we could actually make some 3D houses that look like, the stories of old, the huts and the log cabins?
Yeah, the brick, the straw, and the wood. Yeah.
And so you get to actually kind of build out your little neighborhood, And it doesn't have to, you know.
I just realized that I've got player board and I can build my little town. Oh my gosh.
And maybe, possibly, some of our stretch goals that in the campaign, these player boards might become really cool and unique. And there's some other things. I really, really want to play up just the theme and the world of the Grimm Forest. So.
Well, you've definitely got a lot of theme oozing in here. Gorgeous art, gorgeous components. Sounds like there's a lot of fun gameplay in here. So you mentioned Kickstarter. Talk to me about that.
So it's next, oh gosh, what day is it? The 21st. So it's next Tuesday. And we'll be launching at 9 a.m. Central Time. We don't have any sort of early birds or anything like that, so there's no reason to fly in there crazy. We're looking at $49 USD, and that's going to be free shipping to the US.
Okay.
And we've got subsidized shipping to the rest of the world. So Canada, Australia, EU, you're looking at $10. The rest of the world's $20. So hopefully that'll be a nice break for the people that are used to seeing really, really high shipping prices.
Yeah, I do the Kickstarter segment for Dice Tower, and without a doubt, people overseas, they suffer on shipping. So I'm sure that they appreciate that you've gone to the effort to make sure it's EU-friendly shipping.
I hope so. It was a lot of effort.
All right. So Grimm Forest on Kickstarter within a week from today, which is, and then $49.95, is that what I heard you say for a pledge level?
Yeah,
49.
We're not gonna worry about the cents.
95 cents. All right. And James Hudson, Druid City Games,
That's right.
Grimm Forest. Yep. Thank you so much for taking the time to visit us. It's great to see you, as always. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you next time.